Good day, everybody. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to look at the Mimi Moto. It says it's the ultimate fired cook stove. Now, this was gifted to me from Michael from the Emporium Outdoors. It was gifted to him. He didn't want it, so he gave it to me. And I totally like this kind of stuff. So we're going to have a look at it. If you go over the facts there, over 20,000 BTUs, over 50% thermal efficiency, exchangeable burning chambers, continuous cooking, on-grid USB charging, burn time, large burn chamber, 1 pound pellet. Now, if you look at the burning chambers, large burn chamber, 2 pound pellet capacity, small burn 1 pellet, fuels, pellets, wood chunks, any biomass, which I picked up some wood chunks right here. And I'm very curious to see how this thing's going to work. So let's get it out of the box. It's almost like Christmas. So we got the instructions. And okay, that looks like one burn chamber. And just a whole bunch of small parts. Number 2 burn chamber. I need to bust that free. So I need to assemble it. So this tool right here must be for the burn chamber, so you don't burn yourself, legs and stuff. It's got a charging cable. This has battery system, so it does have some life to it. But this is it. Needs to be assembled. So these here are a little bit, can't do them one-handed, but you insert it in like that and then use both hands to get it on. But they don't seem to go on easy. You gotta use some force. There we go. Once you get started, this is probably not that bad then. There we go. What I need to do right now is make sure that the USB is charged up. Smokehouse Mimi Moto. I'm going to use it with my rocket stove grill. I think it'll probably work out just fine as it is. And I'll probably use a combination of actual wood and some pellets. I think that's how I'll roll with this. So what I read from the instructions is that this big chamber right there, there's my little thing. So this one here is the one that you'd want to use for cooking, grilling, but if you want to simmer, you would use this one as such. I like this thing. I'm actually gonna try it out and cook a pork loin with it, see what happens. So I'm not sure why they're using this style of cable. It's pretty obsolete to me. It's something you'd find with a printer. So when it's plugged in, I got it plugged into my Rock Pals. When it's charging, it's red. And when it's charged, it's green. On the 2nd of August. So now it's time for the big test. I got 1 cup of pellets. I think that's not going to be enough. Going to throw the wood in. You're typically not supposed to go above the vents. But I'm just going to shove a bunch of wood. Then I'm going to stick my paper in there. And then So I ended up with about 2 cups of wood. Now we'll see. Put this on like 1 flame or 1 on the fan. See if we can get those pellets to light now. Well, this ain't lighting like I wanted to, so I guess we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Maybe that'll burn on its own now. I think we should be good. I'll let it sit up top like that for a bit. So I got the fan at about 3, and it's looking like a good fire coming up. I'll turn it down a little bit. Let it go for a little bit longer. Got a pork loin right there. Oh yeah, now we're going. We're burning off the old food off the grill. Once that's done, we'll be ready to start cooking. Got a good flame going. Turn the fan down to 2. Just gonna let it burn for a little bit longer. Get all the goodness cooked off the grill. Got some sizzling action going, so we know the grill is hot. This is coming along nicely. It'd be much better to do this in the summertime instead of in the winter, because you wouldn't have all the coldness affecting it. But I'm still managing to cook it with it being open, exposed to the elements. Got a nice flame coming out. I did crank it up to like 4. Coming along nicely. Just cut in half, still have a ways to go. Middle is still raw. Now it's time for the good, the bad, and the ugly. Just kidding. That was only one-time use. I can't give an honest opinion of what I think about it so far as of yet, but I do know that it does not give the vortex fire that the biolight does, which makes it really efficient as far as cooking goes, because you can cook something like really fast. This is definitely slower, and trying it out in the wintertime is not a very good example. I'm going to have to revisit this again in the spring or summer and see how it's going to be. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one.